New Jersey. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Arizona Cardinals and the New York Giants. The children will groan. It's the final weekend of summer, but we've got the NFL, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Set 70, Indy. Let's go, baby. Turn over. Get that ball.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. Takes this up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 29-yard line.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Alpha. Snap.
Now Jones. He's going to float this over the middle deep. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. He's coming off a 3-interception performance last week, so certainly not how he wanted to start here.
Not at all, but this is where a quarterback gets tested. This is where we find out what he has underneath that jersey, because he had a bad game last week. Can he shake off a bad start to this one and start to perform at the level he expects?
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
On 2nd and 12, Allen. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 16 yards, a 1st down.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit, because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Now Gordon on 1st down. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 41. Allen. Got a man open. It's Ricky Seals-Jones. A gain of 6 there on first.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Under 10, under 10, 10. Show it up, show it up.
This is Gordon. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Here we go. Ready? Mike 50. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. He's checking. He's checking.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
57. Ready? 57. Come on, come on.
Allen now on first down. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Allen. Flushed out right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked up by Levante David. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. No doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Hey, wahoo! Ready?
On 2nd and 11 now. Jones. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy.
But to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
Hey, pick up. Here we go. 57. Mike, 57. Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Pass. Hey, check Mike, 57. Let's go.
So after the INT, it's Allen. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Allen forced out to his left. Got this complete to the rookie out of UMass, Andy Isabella. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Mike 50, huh? Let's go. Check. Fresno.
Throwing on first down is Allen. Throw right side, going to be caught by Seals-Jones. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
First down, Cardinals.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. No score after one on EA Sports. They'll run on first down. It's Gordon. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
At the 46-yard line.
Now they run from the gun with Gordon. There goes Melvin Gordon. Touchdown, Cardinals. Melvin Gordon, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
And they will not get a chance to return this one, as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Got it. 58. 58 to Mike. Watch the screen. Pass.
After the penalty, they go with Barkley. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. On 2nd down and 4, Jones. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there, as his guys will get the football back. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 70-0 leads. They don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. A first down carry here for Johnson. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day. Slam. Check 50. Check 50.
Throwing now is Allen. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Lorenzo Carter has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes, and just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if I'm going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist. Because
into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rashaan Melvin. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Well, he tried to get rid of it. Pressure was coming right in his face, and it turned out to be a bad thing.
And it's so easy to be critical of him in that spot. But when you have all those people bearing down on you, probably his last thought was just get rid of the ball. Give them what they want. Unfortunately, he gave it to them too well. Picked it off, ran it back for a touchdown.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Now Allen to try again after the pick 6. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Get ready. Get ready.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Throw left side, complete to Isabella. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? On 2nd down now. It's Gordon, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes.
Go get him.
On the delayed handoff, this is Gordon. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Now Benjamin. A great return there. Bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown...
It's caught at the 10. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants have taken the lead.
Partner, one of the cardinal rules of defense is that if you're in position to make a tackle, you need to make it.
Well, and if you can't make the tackle before that, you just got to knock that ball down, right?
Yeah, something has to happen because we saw the end result there. Missed tackle, he goes all the way and takes it for a touchdown.
This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by. Allen hit. He lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. Room here to run. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Giants touchdown. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. You talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This fielded at the 2. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not. 2
yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 23-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. To the air. Allen. And that's caught left side. Seals Jones with it. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Allen. Sets up the screen to Gordon. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Here's Allen to throw it. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 4 yards the pickup, first down. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Alert, alert, alert. Check Mike 57, Mike 57. Hey, Steve 6, Steve 6.
Allen going to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Go.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
The Giants take over first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. A first down carry for Barkley. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. On second and a yard, Allen. That's complete to his tight end, Seals Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe. Play on top. Stop. Five wide. Check 31. Hey, hold.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. Lorenzo Carter in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Strip that ball. 56. Mike 50. Five. You got blocked, me. Mike 50.
Allen now looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. To throw, it's Allen. Able to find Isabella. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 31-yard line.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to the ground now with Gordon. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. There to stop him on the defensive side, Lorenzo Carter.
And that's called winning at the point of attack, isn't it? Right there at the line of scrimmage. I know he's a little bummed out now. He doesn't get credit for a tackle for a loss, but no gain, his guys will take that.
And speaking of winning, to be as cheesy as we can, he was the winner of the NFC Defensive Player of the Week award from last week, so he's really stringing together some good football.
So not only did he get a gold star, he might have gotten a gold watch too, huh?
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Allen operating from the gun. He's got his target. It's come. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. 1st down. Allen now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Allen. This will be caught at about the 6. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Melvin Gordon, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This one fielded at the 5. And an alley to run. Kiss him goodbye, Travis Benjamin. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. He goes 95 yards to the house on the kick return. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Rosas good with the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
No gain on the dump off. It's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. So they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Alert, alert, alert! Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Coming this way, coming this way. Half. Here we go. Mike 50, Mike 50. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, y'all.
From the gun, Allen. That's caught over the middle by Seals-Jones. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. Allen now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Now Allen from the gun, he'll throw. Gets it to Gordon. Breaks the tackle, he's got room to run. There goes Melvin Gordon. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Melvin Gordon, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. As his guys are back within a single score. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This one fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. On the NFL scoreboard, third quarter from Oakland. Raiders continuing to roll. They have opened their lead even further. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
43's the mic. 43's the mic. Hey, keep it up. Keep it up. 43's the mic.
On second down and 4. Jones, throw left side, complete to Ingram. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That one a first down pickup of 8. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Let's go.
Ball on the 42 as they come up second and 10.
Cut. Smooth. 58 to Mike. 58 to Mike. Snap.
Here's Jones. Going to throw again. He'll get this to Eckler. 11 yards there. First down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter number 4.
Hey, Wood.
Now Jones on first down. Being chased out left. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
X3, 218, chopper. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. Check three. Come. Ready.
Jones now operating from the gun. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon. But with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
They come out here in the eye. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. Austin Eckler, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. PAT up and good by Rosas. And the lead is up to 15 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. Nifty move. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
It's second and 8 at the 27.
Now Allen. His throw incomplete.
But plain and simple, that's the second time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off? He's got thrown off. He's going to have to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
Bravo!
Throwing is Allen on third. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A pickup of 27, and they pick up the first down in the process.
Hey, high 7.
Allen now on first down. Allen hit. He lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Hey, foxtrot.
Throwing on second and long. Allen, and the pressure gets to him again. Need something for deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. From the gun, it's Allen. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to fourth down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Allen will look to throw for it on fourth. And he's going to be sacked back on his side of the field at the 44. The Cardinals unable to convert there on fourth down. And that will force a turnover on downs.
They can't stop me out here. Ready? 70, Indy. Here we go. Tight right. You got 3. Go. 2.
Throwing on first down, Jones. And his throw is going to be incomplete. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. But it'll be second down.
Well, to say that this has not been his game is probably a big understatement. I mean, he is all over the place. Mechanics are off, not accurate, except if you're playing on defense because they picked off a good number of passes.
Yeah, all the INTs, but they're throwing it off his back foot. Pressure coming, just chucking it downfield. He can't do that right now.
No, you can't do that at all. And I think one of the hardest things for a guy having a day like this one is to find a way to just kind of get out of it, kind of get yourself back to neutral. Because what you try and do is make even more spectacular plays to make up for it, and it usually leads to more bad ones.
Go 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen. Go.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it?
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Operating from the gun, Allen. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Levante David making his presence felt in the backfield.
And normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
Allen. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Jabril Peppers, a former first-round pick, there on the coverage. Back-to-back great plays defensively. You get the sack on 1st and goal. A great job in coverage there. All of a sudden, they're looking at 3rd and goal from further back than when they started.
And the really good play callers look ahead and down and distance sequence. Now he's got to backtrack a little bit and go maybe off his play sheet to try and dial something up here.
Throwing now is Allen. Flush to his right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the former first-rounder. Another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
First down.
Ready.
First down at the 20-yard line.
Come on.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13.
Get it.
Here's a carry for a former starter. This is T.J. Yeldon. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
Yeah, baby.
Gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 13.
So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And you've got to say,